Hey guys, Happy here, welcome back to another video. Guys, in today's video, we are back inside of Unfair Cactus. Because today, I want to show you some of the behind the scenes stuff and how I made the trolls. So we're going to start with the starting area. This is where you will spawn in the map. And if I just go into creative mode here, we're going to start with the first troll, open the chest, which naturally the chest doesn't work. And to do that, all you got to do is grab yourself a chest and you've got to go data. And once you do that, merge, block, positions, 2 squiggly brackets, lock with a capital L, then a colon, and then 2 speech marks, and then inside type the lock name. Now, nothing came up for me because I've disabled it, but what you want to do next is you want to get an anvil and rename an item that you want to be the key, and when you try and open it, it should say chest is locked. When you open it with key, the chest will open. So now let's move on to this section. This bit was a nice and fun one for me because in every single unfair map I've made, and I've only made one other, there's been this section here. It's been kind of similar, except the old one had a pathway that you had to follow, and it gave you super speed, and I won't spoil anything else because that's unfair Nico for you. But this one, every single block that's red here will kill you. Now, I'm not going to stand on it because it's going to be really, really annoying, but this green, you can see there's a hotbar here, an outline here, but there's not an outline there. That's because, now again, I'm not going to go down here, but if I go over to the clone of the map, which is in this direction, you can see that there's nothing here because I can't clone ghost blocks, and that's what they are ghost blocks. So the falling sand commands are all underneath here, and basically what this does is it just summons a falling block, so it summons the falling block with no gravity, a time of -1, it can't drop its items, and it's lime concrete. So that is literally... So that's just these 4 here, and you can see there's barrier blocks all on top of this, so there's no cheating, and there's no way to press that button. You can see I've gone all the way up here. I might want to fly through there, but there's no way to press that button either. You've got to press this button to teleport you up here, which takes you down. Now, I should hope I won't have to talk about this one. You open the door, there's nothing there. You go around here, magic, there's something there. Nice and simple, probably the easiest one. So, we have the good old tax collector and the free man, but they've had a bit of a style change and somebody noticed that the free man has a bit of a weird tongue. But, moving on. So, we have to give him an emerald gem. However, if you try throwing something into the free man's guy, it doesn't do anything. If you try throwing the wrong item into the tax collector, it kills you. Alternatively, if you try going through this pathway on the free man, it kills you as well. So normally what would happen is you would get your emerald, just a normal emerald, you'd throw it in, the particles will appear, the pressure plate will spawn, you can go through, and then you go through. Do not go through there because you'll still get killed. There's just simply, underneath here, simply just a kill command block, right underneath there. You don't want to get yourself stuck in between that. Anyway, this is how all of that system works. So here we have the tax collector's area, and over here we have the free man. So basically the free man is being cut off by this lever, which is making no items able to go into here. This doesn't lead to anywhere ever anyway. So what we've got is we've got an item filter, the items travel through here. If it's an emerald, they'll get filtered into this chest, which goes into here, and as soon as an item goes into this normal chest, it deletes the chest, brings it back, and it puts the pressure plate down, which is that one. So this one sets the pressure plate, and this one plays the particles. It's just a particle command and a set block command. However, if it's anything else that's not an emerald, it will get filtered into this chest, which I just put a lava bucket down as a rubbish bin. So there's no filter in here. This is the filter for the chests. There's no filter in this one. It goes into here. Same thing applies. It deletes it, places it back, and just kills you. Again, set block, kill. So once you complete that, you'll get teleported here, and what you need to do is you need to just walk onto this stair, avoid all the red, you can jump onto all of these, and you can clearly see that this is an impossible jump. Okay, quite literally, that is an impossible jump. There's barrier blocks on it anyway, so even if it was possible, it's impossible. The way you've got to go, you've got to jump onto here. Okay, so you can jump from there onto this. Now don't fall because you'll die, but you've got to walk through to here. This one's nice and simple, this is just barrier blocks. The extended barrier blocks outside of the map's border, that's all that one is, nice and simple. Anyway, we've got this really janky volcano, as somebody said, and yeah, this is it's not a volcano for that matter, it's meant to be just like something popping out of the ground, and it's meant to look evil with the lava, and you know, don't try climbing it, or although you can climb it, as you know, unless you just want to be like, oh, look at me, you know, state of achievement, I climbed a tower. But anyway, what you do around here is you completely ignore this, and you go through to the ending. Now, you can't walk through this way, so you've got to go this way, and it says not so fast. Then it goes through a dialogue, which I'm going to skip, and then you get given a stick called the Tree Whacker, and you get told to make yourself a diamond sword, and you have about 2 minutes to make a diamond sword, and I'm not going to be able to do this, am I? Oh no, I'm not. Okay, so if you don't make it, let me just, okay, so if you don't make it, you die. Naturally though, I'm not going to spoil the ending, so let's just move on to the next part. So this big room down here, this is all of the things for the boss battle, including these commands up here. Not these ones, not those ones, these ones, and these ones. So I'm not going to go through all of these because this is just for the dialogue. This here is for the initial setting it to 1999, and once it does that, it sets this block it sets the block above this command block to redstone, and that constantly brings the timer down by 1. Once it gets to about 3, because it goes quicker and it still needs time to get to 0, so it gets to 3, that goes off, but it still goes down to 0 because of redstone ticks, and once that gets to 3, it sets a block here which instantly goes to air. So then what it does is it comes around and it comes to here, and if you're not holding a diamond sword, it kills you, and then it just basically sets a redstone repeater around here to air. So basically you can't cheat the system, and if you are holding a diamond sword, it detects that, it detects if you're holding it with the MBT inventory. So if it's in your inventory, it comes around here, and then it does all the things like teleports you away, gives more dialogue, changes your game mode, clears your inventory, give you the right diamond sword, and then it summons in the boss battle, clones the map, and teleports you. That's basically how all of that works. So that's basically it for this map. This is the behind the scenes of Unfair Cactus, how the trolls work, and all that jazz. So if you want to play this map, and maybe even record it, because I'd love to watch you play it, there is a link to the Planet Minecraft download page in the description. The Minecraft Maps one is being updated at the moment to version 1.1 because there were a few bugs in the old version, like being able to sneak around stuff, and I'm not having any of that. No. You do the map correctly, okay? So yeah, that's basically that. Links to Planet Minecraft in the description below, and everything will be back up on Minecraft Maps soon. We're just getting it updated in the background of things. So if you enjoyed this video for any reason whatsoever, then please do give it a thumbs up, as I really do appreciate all of your feedback. And guys, if you want to watch the last video, there should be a link to that on your screen now, and if you want to watch more videos and maybe even subscribe, there should be a link to that on your screen as well. But thanks for watching guys, hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you in the next video.